One of the things that we do every time your bike comes into the shop for service is check the level of wear on your chain. We have a special tool that slots into the chain and basically gives us a reading on how much those rollers have worn. A lot of people believe that your chain stretches over time, but that's actually a bit of a misnomer. There are some small rollers in the chain that actually wear over time, and that increases the space between the links. You can think of a chain and cassette as two perfectly manufactured pieces of equipment that are designed to integrate seamlessly. Over time, as the rollers on your chain start to wear and the space between those links get bigger, if not addressed, it can wear out the grooves on your cassette as well. Eventually, a worn chain and cassette that might not be giving you problems now will start to slip and give you problems in the future. This preventative maintenance that we do now can extend the life of things like your cranks, which are a much more expensive part to replace. To your average rider, it can be kind of hard to discern when a chain is worn or when a cassette is worn as well. However, a worn chain and cassette will impact your shift performance, be more likely to snap, start to skip under load, and wear out expensive parts like your crankset faster. Our chain checkers have two markings, 0.5 and 0.75. When your chain is only worn to the 0.5 mark, often we can replace it without changing the cassette as well, as the cassette will not be impacted by the wear in the chain quite as much. However, when the chain is reading all the way to 0.75, it's usually worn to the point where the cassette is impacted as well, and a new chain will not work. When measuring a chain, we always ensure that the quick link is not in the section of chain that we're going to measure. Here we can see that this customer's chain easily fits the 0.75 end of the tool with some extra room to move. This indicates that the chain is well past the point of replacement, and we will need to do not only a new chain, but a new cassette as well. Changing your chain more often can increase the life of your cassette and the life of your crankset. A cassette can usually go through 3 or 4 chains if they're changed on time and kept clean.